ZZ109FM Morning Show. It's your boy LORATTI'S. What's up? How you doing? If you're here, you're alive. It's a blessing. 2026. Trying to get you to work, getting off the night shift, back home safe and sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful year so far when it comes to being alive. But, there's a lot going on in the world, and we're here to talk about it. The morning show that kind of gives you a common sense approach on these news events. In the studio with me today is 10th grade education Bob. Bob, how you feeling? Well, I'm feeling pretty good in 2026 in January, and I like the snow. Let it snow, let it snow. Oh yeah, I like the snow too, Bob. A lot of people don't like cold weather, but I love cold weather. Also in the house to hang out with us is Miss Elsie Jenkins. Miss Jenkins, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I'm here. I'm alive. Lord have mercy. I'm here and I'm blessed. Drinking my 12 shots of coffee. My 12 shots of vodka in my coffee.
Now come on now. You got more vodka than you do coffee. You really look at you. It looks clear. Coffee's not clear.
Don't you worry about the situation over here in my coffee cup, Bob. Mind your own damn 10th grade education business. Lord have mercy.
Well, we're here. We're live. We're present. Let's go. We got a amazing show, an amazing moment in time for you. So let's do our to-do list first. We want to first thank our military members out there. Thank you for serving. Those veterans out there that did serve, we appreciate you for serving. And do not forget, if you're a veteran, go down or apply online to get any benefits that are due to you. Any benefits. You work for them, you deserve them. Apply. And we need to work together on making sure we get these benefits because it's what we're due for serving. The reason I bring this up is because, President Trump went in Venezuela. But you got to realize this operation, when I look at some of the information so far, you have 20 or so special operation soldiers against 300 or more Venezuelan army. And so far, none of the U.S. soldiers lost their lives. Many on the Venezuelan side are not here today in 2026. Now, training. We don't play, because I used to be prior military. Ms. Jenkins, prior military. We don't play when it comes to training. We take it very seriously. Weapons. The United States has some of the best weapons. We have to. We talk a lot of shit. So we got to have the best weapons. And we got to think about these soldiers that take orders. One thing about being in the military is you have to take orders. Doesn't mean you necessarily want to do what's at task, what's at hand. But regardless of your personal feelings, you're wearing a patch and you're representing the United States and you're representing the president, whether you like it or not. So those soldiers that go in and knock out those type of events and come back with the successful missions, you got to realize those are those veterans that are sitting down now that served. They did the same exact thing. They took orders, they came through, and they had success. So we got to give a big shout out to all those soldiers and veterans that took orders to make those kind of missions happen. And I think it's amazing to know that we had superhuman abilities at our highest levels as soldiers. And you wouldn't know what I'm talking about unless you were a soldier. So much respect to those soldiers that are serving, that are veterans. And it's important that we let these soldiers know that, when they are done with their terms in service, they're appreciated and they have to get help, because every mission, what people don't understand is these memories, this energy, the life and death that you experience during those missions stay with you forever. They stay with you forever. It doesn't go away. So when veterans go into the VA office and get turned away because they have a problem, it's not fair. It's not fair on those veterans, because the person sitting down making those decisions doesn't understand the process if they deny a veteran services. Remember, those moments, when you go into Venezuela and you whoop ass and 300 soldiers from Venezuela are baffled as to what the hell happened in 15 to 30 minutes of their lives, and they're forever traumatized. Not to say that we don't care, but it's something they're going to live with the rest of their lives. How the U.S. soldiers came in and whooped their ass and killed many of their friends who were serving next to them, who thought they were soldiers. They just found out what real soldiers are about in 15 minutes when the U.S. soldiers came through. They found out what real soldiers were about. ZZ109FM, hottest radio station on the planet. Let's see what else we got here, Grandma. Looking over the planet. So far this year, what do you think about this year and all the things that have happened?
Well, Lord have mercy. If it ain't for the Venezuela incident, the ICE soldiers, and just people still losing their lives over silly and unthinkable things, this year is starting off on a very fast pace of negativity. Very fast paced. And I'm not too sure how this year is going to end up, but I think this is the year. This is truly the year of shocking energy and shocking moments. We must get mentally prepared for 2026. We must mentally get prepared. The earth is reacting to this negative energy. A volcano blew its top a few days ago. So we'll see how things pan out. Bob, what do you think about 2026 so far? Oh, well, I see a lot of things going on, so I'm staying in the house. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen when I'm inside the house drinking some Coronas. That's the most I can do. Well, it is what it is. I think, you have to play your part if you have to play a part, and then the rest of us need to start preparing for something. Water, supplies, you name it. Start stocking up if you haven't already. Because who knows what's going to happen between now and 2027. We were talking about this recently. It wouldn't be a bad idea if there is still cellular service to have a flip phone. That way you have one phone that can still connect without having to be a smartphone, which needs more than just a telephone signal. But a flip phone may be an option to have because you can't trace the flip phone, and it has a couple benefits that the smartphones don't have. All right, let's keep it moving here. We'll do a survival show in the future so we can all be on the same sheet of music as to what supplies we need to have
to survive out here. All right, you'll see as we move along with our programming, there's going to be some new some new things you're going to see. Like, for example, you're going to see little indicators talking about we're going into space. That's right. That's right. A big conversation around the table here in the break room about going into space. Grandma, did you get the memo?
Yeah, I got the damn memo. I got it. Lord have mercy. And I don't even think I'm going to be able to make it because I got to get a damn toe replacement next few months around the launching time. Lord have mercy.
Bob, did you get the memo on going to space? Yeah, I got that damn memo. I ain't going. Ain't no 7-Eleven up there, no Starbucks, no Coronas. That means I got to bring all that stuff with me. If I can't bring it, I ain't going. Well, Bob, you can't bring beer into space. Okay? So let's just break it down. And we'll have coffee, simple stuff, but I don't think you can take beer. And if you sneak beer on this mission, you're going to get us all in trouble. Because we're piggybacking on a mission to go to space, the broadcast. That's all we're doing. We're not actually involved in the mission. All right, other things you're going to see. Let's take a look at some of the other things you're going to see here. All right, you'll see some of our favorite places, our favorite brands are going to start showing up. Like insurance-wise for cars, Geico, coffee, scooters. And if you don't have a scooters in your area, you don't know what you're missing out. I believe Scooters is better than Starbucks. Just trying to let you know. And Scooters is more in like North Carolina. And then we've got the eye on target. You see that big slash across target? Grandma, you wanted to tell everybody what that means?
That big ass slash across the target means you better not catch your hind parts if you are a Moorish, dark-skinned, melanated person. You better not have your hind parts in targets. And it's been pretty clear, but I've seen a few stragglers going in to get them little something. I'm like, why are you going in Target? Target don't want to appreciate black folks, then black folks need to stay upside of there. Lord have mercy.
All right, ZZ109FM, we got the explanation why we got a big slash across Target. I miss Target. It's one of my favorite stores to go to. One of my favorite damn stores. All right, Grandma, let's see here. Good news, bad news, whatever other information we got out there.
Well, let's take a look at this damn world. Oh, you forgot one thing here.
Oh, yes. Okay. Suicide prevention, suicide communications, and suicide conversations. We're going to have those every time we get a chance to have a show because we want you to know that 988 is a number you can call if you need help. You need to talk to somebody, whatever they can do to help you. 988 is the number you want to call. It's the suicide prevention lifeline. Use it for whatever reason you need to use it for, but you can communicate 24 hours a day with somebody. You can talk. Talking helps you get through things, and when you communicate with positive energy, that helps dissipate the negative energy. So get in the hands of positive energy to get help. We don't want to lose anybody else in 2026 due to suicide. There's a lot to live for on this planet. And there's enough to kill you. You don't have to worry about dying. There's so many ways you can die on this planet. You just be patient. And you'll get taken out one way or the other.
You damn right you get taken out. Or you go to a nightclub New Year's Eve and the damn fools in there got pyrotechnics and it burns up 40 people and they lose their lives. There's all kinds of ways to lose your life on this planet. You the choices. If you make the right choices, you may not have to go out like that. You make the wrong choices, trust me, there's a whole lot of options to take you out. Lord have mercy. All right, ZZ109FM, let's go, Grandma. Good news, bad news, what do you got? All right, Lord, let's get into the damn news. The good news, good news. The good news is you don't have to catch the flu. Say what, Grandma? The damn good news is you do not have to catch the damn flu. What you need to do is follow some of these old school steps from back in the day. That's all it is. Number one, wash your damn hands. When you go to the damn stores, when you go somewhere, make sure you have sanitizer in your car. That's equivalent to washing your hands once you get back in the car from coming out of Food Lion or Publix or Wegmans. You get that sanitizer and you kill anything on your hands before you touch your steering wheel and things in your car. This should be COVID-19 training. You already should be doing this. You should no longer get in the car and not sanitize your hands. When you touch that grocery basket that every nasty ass MF has been touching, let me tell you something. There's germs on the basket and they hang around. And I'm going to tell you something. You don't want to hear it. You don't like it. Well, I'm going to tell you. White people germs are meaner than black people germs. And that's all I got to say. Grandma, you heard what I said. White people germs are meaner than black people germs. Black people got germs, but the white people germs are meaner. All right, ZZ109FM. Bob, I don't know where the hell she going with that. All right, ZZ109FM. Good news, bad news. Grandma, is that it for the flu information? No, it's not. You also need to go get you some cloves. The whole cloves, not the ground up ones. Get you the whole cloves. Cloves have been known to kill anything living. I'm going to repeat it again. Cloves have been known to kill anything living. Now, when you got God on your side like that, that's going to kill anything living, what the hell is you doing sick? Grandma, I'm just asking the question. Well, who's going to answer the damn question, Grandma? I don't know, but the bottom line is cloves. You get you about 25 cloves. I like 25 cloves because, let me tell you, cloves, you're making clove tea. Now, you get you a regular sized coffee cup. You put your 25 cloves in it, and you put your hot water inside the coffee cup, and you let it sit. Let it sit until it turns dark. Now, 25 cloves is a lot because it's going to make it very dark. That's a very, very strong dark mixture you have there. So you could put 10 or 15 cloves in there. You don't have to do 25. But 25 gives you a nice, strong, condensed tea. Now, once you do that, you take you some ice cubes in another coffee cup, and you pour you some of that. You strain it. First, you got to strain it. But keep the cloves, because what's amazing about God is these damn cloves are reusable. Reusable? Yes. Once you're done and you strain those cloves so you got you a clear tea, you put them back in that cup again and put some more hot water in there, and you come back and it's a brand new cup of clove tea in an hour. God is nothing to mess with. God is nothing to play with. And he has all the answers right here on the planet to help every ailment that we have. Now, once you get that clove tea, this is what I do. When I have a little bit of regular tea, I do half and half. Okay? And when you do the clove tea, you find you a good jar to keep making it and pour it into. You fill it halfway or fill it all the way up. Then you take the clove tea and you mix it with your other drinks. So I have tea. I like sweet tea. But what I do is I do half sweet tea and half clove tea. That way I'm constantly getting what I like, which is sweet tea. But what is healthy and good for me, which is the clove tea. Doesn't matter. That clove tea, as long as you're getting the cloves in you, it's going in and it's clearing out. You'll see if you've got mucus. Mucus is a first sign that there's something going on inside your body. There's some kind of a virus or some kind of infection. Mucus is the indicator that there's a problem. Once you know you got some mucus going on, you can feel it, you can cough it up, you've got to get rid of whatever that problem is causing the mucus. The clove tea, if you try that clove tea before you go to bed and wake up, you'll be mucus free. Clear as a whistle. I thought it was amazing when I drank it one night and got up and it was just like I was breathing through my nostrils like never before. Clear, and I never stopped drinking that clove tea ever since. Lord have mercy.
All right, Grandma, that's amazing. That's amazing. So clove tea is important. It will kill anything alive. And that tea, if you sip it every day, which is what I do, I just sip it with my drinks. I mix it with juice, tea, even just drink it with ice cubes by itself to get the full, power of the clove tea. And doesn't matter how I mix it, it works. Every angle, it works, and it does amazing things. So that's some absolutely good news to know that you don't have to be miserable and sick. And you know what? I also noticed that when I felt like I was coming down with something so far, I would go and run and fix me some clove tea, and then whatever that was gone. Whatever it was, because someone around me was starting to get sick, and I ran and got me some clove tea because they were trying to get me sick too. And I felt like I was coming down with something, but I jumped in there and got that clove tea, and boom, it was gone. Whatever it was gone. So I'm sold on making sure that this flu season or whatever season there's something going around, I'm sipping on that clove tea, trying to make sure that if I do come in contact with something, the cloves in the clove tea, that power will find it and eliminate it, keeping me healthy and clear and free from being sick. All right, Grandma, we've got the clove tea out there. We talked about the volcano, suicide prevention, the military. What else we have on bad news?
Well, we did some good news, so let's get to the damn bad news. Lord have mercy. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what. If you understand how this world works, you want to be on the good side of things. You don't want to be on the bad side of things. If you're on the bad side of things, a lot of times you find yourself in jail, and eventually you're in prison. Now, one thing we got to understand that when you're in prison, it's a whole different world in prison. And part of being in prison is being in a prison riot. That's one of the disadvantages of being in prison, because the prison riot don't hold you innocent or guilty. It's just you in the right place or the wrong place, and when something goes down, Lord have mercy. Now, 3 people lost their lives in this riot. 12 people were injured, and it's just one of those things that happens. And it's unfortunate that people lose their lives this way, but consequences, and who knows if it's a reason for these 3 people. Sometimes you think you've got away with murder until something like this happens, and you really ain't got away with nothing. You should have never been there to begin with. Lord have mercy.
All right, ZZ109FM, hottest radio station on the planet. There's a lot going on in the United States. talked about a couple of things here. These ICE agents, if you do have, for whatever reason, to come across some of these ICE agents, just follow their commands. If you try not to run them over with your car, if you try to cooperate, they should be able to conduct business without hurting you. It doesn't make any sense to fight them. They have no limitations on their authority, as you can see. So those type of officers are very dangerous officers. There's no kind of remorse or kind of conscience going on inside of that mindset. You don't think of the consequences when you don't have a conscience. Just to raise your gun and put a hole in somebody, there's consequences for every action. So to do this without any regards, it says a lot about those officers that are wearing those badges. It says a lot about them. All right, ZZ109FM, Grandma, any more bad news, good news, bad news on the planet?
Well, Lord, looking over on my shoulder now, making sure that you got a couple of things going on in the world. The Venezuelans, who knows if they're happy or sad after what has happened. You got Iran, things are going on over there. And they're having turmoil over there in their country. And as you can listen, Trump is threatening and threatening and threatening. So these people better take our president seriously, because he's not playing. He doesn't care, and he will send the troops anywhere, as far as I'm concerned, to do anything. And that's a dangerous option there to have. Just boom, hit somebody overnight like it ain't nothing. It's a dangerous option. So these countries, I don't know, they better not try President Trump. As we see, he is not playing. He is not playing, and he's in charge of these ICE agents. You think Trump's upset with the ICE agents? Better sit down somewhere and you better be quiet. That's what we need to do, not block the ICE agents from doing their job. Like, we missed that part of the situation, blocking them from moving around freely in the streets. You want to antagonize people, then that's one thing. But if they're freely trying to go back and forth and then they come over to your car and give you a problem, that's another. So we got to hit the whole story when we talk about these situations. You blocking people from doing their job, you're not causing positive energy, you're creating negative energy. But nonetheless, as far as I'm concerned, no one should have lost their life over this entire situation with the Miss Good. Doesn't make any damn sense that we have to keep dealing with these kind of situations on the planet. Lord have mercy. All right, ZZ109FM. Let's get to some good music. Let's try to bring some positive energy on this planet. We've got to find a way to turn things around for 2026, or we're heading in the wrong direction already, and it's only the 12th of January. ZZ109FM, your hottest radio station on the planet. Have a safe rest of your January. Blessings to you and your family. Take care.